So first hand here, this is the absolute very first hand that we played. He limps his button. We're going to check A6 away. No need to raise it at this point in time. And essentially, I'm looking to check fold this flop. Straight away, we get an indication of how this guy's going to play when he a bit over 3x's C-bets. So this is obviously a fold, but it's certainly a tendency straight away that bells should be going off that this guy isn't so great. Next hand, Jack 5 suited, standard raise on the button. He flats from the big blind. Early on in the match, definitely c-betting this texture, and it takes it down. King 5, he open folds. Ace 4, pretty standard raise again. He flats again, and this is definitely a c-bet board once again, and it takes it down again. So far we can see that when he did limp, he overbet c-bet. Other than that, he's basically folded the whole time, and this is only 5 hands in. Ace 2, he folds again. Deuce 7, we're going to fold on the button. And we go through a series of just folding hands there for a second. 6s here, he limps again. I'm going to pump it up basically. 6s here, we're being this deep, I think that we can play them relatively well, given that he's folded to all our c-bets so far. I think we can take it down on a fair amount of textures. He flats our raise, and we're going to definitely c-bet this texture, and in all likelihood take it down. So that was pretty standard. Ace 4 suited, raising again, he folds. Queen 7, he min raises. That's his first raise on the button. We are now, sorry, my cat's meowing in the background. I hope it doesn't come across. We are 12 hands in at the moment, and he's just made his first raise. Queen 7's not strong enough to defend basically against his first raise if it's that far in. Ace 2's a raise, he flats. We get a pretty good flop here. We're going to c-bet again. This time he calls for the first time. The kings, this is a situation where the king's a pretty good card to barrel if we had air, and he had been floating us. Given that this is the first time that he, in saying that, the reason being is that we get a lot of folds if he's floating us a lot. In saying that he hasn't been floating us a lot, basically this is the first time that he's check called a flop so far. I think we can pretty safely bet fold here. If he was to check raises here on this turn. But we don't really want to give him a free river with the hand that we actually have here, because we've got a weak top pair here. There's plenty of draws out here as well, so there's not a whole lot of rivers. Well, I mean, there's a decent amount of rivers that we're going to like, but even a 3, if we complete our wheel, is certainly not a get it in card. So I think just betting here for value, trying to get value out of them draws is best, because we're not going to get value out of them draws here on the river. And he folds anyway.